How many lines does a stanza usually contain in poetry?
Hello and welcome. Today, we'll dive into the beautiful world of poetry and explore one of its fundamental elements, the stanza. The question we're answering is, how many lines does a stanza usually contain in poetry?
What is a stanza?
A stanza, in poetry, is much like a paragraph in prose. It's a grouped set of lines within a poem, often set apart from other stanzas by a line of space. Stanzas provide structure, rhythm, and thematic elements to a poem.
How many lines are in a stanza?
Now, to our main question. How many lines does a stanza usually contain? The answer can vary widely depending on the type of stanza or the poet's personal style. However, here are some common types of stanzas. 1. Couplet. This is a two-line stanza, and each line typically has the same meter. 2. Tercet or triplet. This is a stanza of 3 lines. An example is the haiku, which is a poem consisting of 3 lines with a 5-7-5 syllable pattern. 3. Quatrain. This is a 4-line stanza and is among the most common in English poetry. 4. Cinquain. This is a 5-line stanza. 5. Sestet. This is a 6-line stanza. 6. Septet. A 7-line stanza. Not as common as some other forms. 7. Octave. An 8-line stanza or poem. The octave can often be found in sonnets. Remember, these are not strict rules, but rather common patterns found in poetry. Poets often experiment with the number and arrangement of lines in a stanza to create unique rhythmic effects or to emphasize certain themes or ideas.
Is there a limit to the number of lines in a stanza?
While the types of stanzas we've discussed are common, there's no strict limit to the number of lines a stanza can contain. The length of a stanza is ultimately up to the poet and what best serves their poem's purpose and form. In closing, a stanza in poetry can contain anywhere from 2 to an indefinite number of lines, depending on the form and the poet's intentions. Whether it's a compact couplet or an expansive octave, each stanza plays a crucial role in conveying the poem's rhythm and message. We hope this video has been helpful in understanding the flexible nature of stanzas in poetry. Happy reading, and keep exploring the boundless world of poetry.